Hey everyone, Jeff here with a quick little video. Just want to do a 2017 recap of the channel and the hobby, and talk a little bit about what's to come on the channel for 2018. So, generally speaking, 2017 was a pretty big year. Got married, which was awesome, and then moved places, which has turned out to be really good, but there was a little bit of a hiccup with that early on, but a lot of good came out of it. We got a really great place now in a really great area. We're close to my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, and we got to stay with them for a couple of months. That was really fun, really good. But obviously that impacted the hobby quite a bit. Like, I didn't really spend much time doing hobby stuff, and I didn't really, I watched a bit of other people's content, but not that much, and I obviously wasn't making any content of my own. But it was good over the last sort of month or so to be able to get back onto YouTube and watch some people's content and sort of reconnect with all of the people that I watch quite regularly. But yeah, so 2017 for hobby-wise was supposed to be about sort of a quarter way through the year. I decided that I wanted to start uploading more regularly again, and I decided that I wanted to get a bunch of my unfinished projects finished. And I had some success with that, not complete success. I didn't actually finish any of my unfinished projects, but I did make quite a good progress on pretty much all of them. I painted at least something from all of my projects, which was really good. And I got to the point where I can play games for the four systems I have. 3 of them I can play games of fully painted miniatures with now, and one of them, which is Flames of War, I can't, but I'll talk a bit more about that in a few minutes when I'm talking about 2018 and the content to come. But yeah, it's really good that I got that far, and I probably would have got, I won't say that I would have definitely got any of them completed, but I probably would have got a lot more done hadn't it been for the sort of back end of the year being so busy, which I always knew it was going to be busy, but it was busier than I had anticipated. So yeah, I'll talk a little bit about what's to come on the channel now, and just for the hobby in general. So this year I'm hoping to just sort of continue work. I'm not going to set myself any challenges. I'm probably not going to be joining any sort of painting challenge or anything this year. Possibly the July painting challenge, because I think I've only missed that one year on my channel, and I do really enjoy that. But other than that, I think unless something comes up that I'm really interested in, I think I'm going to sort of steer clear of painting challenges, even setting them for myself, and just sort of work on things that I feel like working on. And I think that's probably the best way going forward for me to get my projects finished off. But there's a few things that I'm thinking, and a few things that I'm sort of interested in, and a few things I'm excited for. So with 6mm, I really want to get some. I want to get my Rules that Ancients Collide to a sort of finished draft. The core rules are done, and they've been done for probably 12 months or more, maybe 18 months. But I've been needing to actually work on civilizations and stuff, and their unique rules and units and stuff for a while. I just haven't. So I'm really hoping to get some of them done. But it's sort of it's the slowest part, I think, because While I have sort of a basic knowledge for sort of civilizations such as like the Romans and the Greeks, I don't have a comprehensive knowledge, and I want to sort of really sort of learn a lot about their tactics and their military units and stuff like that, famous battles, really sort of understand each of the civilizations that I write rules for. So, I mean, this Ancients Collide itself, to get a finished draft, might take me to the end of the year. It might take a bit longer, but it is something I really want to do. But it's going to require a lot of reading, a lot of research, as well as the actual putting together and playtesting. But I will be playtesting a lot of Ancients Collide, even just the core rule set, continuing to playtest that and really iron it out. And I'm going to be filming some of those playtests and doing those battle reports for the channel. So there'll be some 6mm battles coming up. I also want to collect some more 6mm stuff at some stage, but not until I finish painting all my Goths. And that could be a while, depending how much I'm focusing on other projects. But yeah. So yeah, 6mm I'm going to be doing a lot. There's probably going to be some play testing and battle reports. There's going to be painting. There's going to be terrain, because terrain is one thing I really want to. Another thing I really want to focus on this year is building up a good collection of sort of interchangeable terrain for the various different games I play. A combination of scratch built stuff, because I really like scratch building stuff and I want to continue my From Scratch series, but also just like things that you can buy, like resin casts and plastic casts and stuff like that. Yeah, the other sort of the other projects I forgot what I was saying. So the other projects I really want to do some work on, Age of Sigmar / Age of Sigmar Skirmish. I'll probably be playing more Age of Sigmar Skirmish than just straight Age of Sigmar, but I just really want to finish painting. I don't really have that many sort of Games Workshop miniatures painted, and it would be good to sort of finish some more of them off and just have a fully painted, enough miniatures fully painted that I can play Skirmish or actual Age of Sigmar, I guess vanilla Age of Sigmar, with fully painted armies. And I'm pretty close to that point, so I think I should be able to get there pretty easily within the year, but if I don't, I don't. And then there's, what's the other games I play? Oh, Lord of the Rings / The Hobbit. I really want to get some more of that done. I'm really interested. I noticed probably a week or two ago they're releasing, or may have already released, a new sort of rule set, Warbands. So it sounds more like a skirmish game, which really interests me because I've already got all the Lord of the Rings miniatures and I do collect them still. I spend a bit of time sort of trawling through eBay and picking up sort of a lot of characters and stuff, because I want to paint the characters, because it's fun. But also I want to look into this new rule set a bit more, and if it looks interesting and I can maybe test a game, get a game in or something, and see what it's like, it might be something that I start making some warbands and stuff for, and collect some more armies and more troop type figures for Lord of the Rings, which would be pretty cool. And then there's Flames of War, which at this stage, Flames of War, I've sort of just put out of my mind. I'm considering not collecting Flames of War anymore. I haven't really bought any miniatures for it since I bought the Star Set anyway, and I really just don't see myself playing it in the near future, or really any time relatively soon. So I'm not really sure I'm gonna go Flames of War, but if I do decide to leave Flames of War and not sort of paint that stuff anymore, then I'll probably replace it with a different 15mm game, or just some miniatures in that scale of a time period that I haven't really painted before. Maybe some sort of possibly like Napoleonics or Middle Ages, like medieval stuff. I'm not really sure yet. I'll figure that out. But in terms of other things that were going on the channel, so that's like sort of all my game systems covered, I'm pretty sure. But in terms of other things going on the channel, so the great campaign that I'm doing, I haven't really been working on that, but it is something that's going to happen. It's definitely going to be happening on the channel, and I'm definitely going to be covering that. So, like I mentioned when I sort of first brought it up a couple months ago, the idea is that I'm going to build this campaign from scratch and play through it, and I'm using a couple of resources, some of my own that I've made up, others I'm just sort of looking at different rule books, and I'm just sort of making a campaign that I can play large scale battles and like sort of small skirmish battles, and just use different rule systems to do them, and even different scales of miniatures. But yeah, I'm gonna sort of cover the full process of making that campaign from start to finish and playing through it on the channel. So that's something that will at least begin in 2018. No idea when that'll finish. Probably a long time, because it's something I'm doing in between other things. And then there's all my others like little series I had going. So I had From Scratch, which like I mentioned before is something I want to continue. I don't know if it'll be a monthly video like it was, or whether it'll just be something I do every now and then, or just whenever I'm actually building terrain, do those sorts of things. Minicast, I think I mentioned a while ago that I was just not going to really do minicast as a monthly video anymore, and just do it when I felt like it. That still sort of stands. I still want to do minicast, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it yet. I'm going to sort of rethink a few things. I'm going to be doing a lot of rethinking for the channel, and sort of refining old series to something that is sort of fun and interesting for me to film and create. And then also probably dropping some of them and starting new things as well as I go forward into 2018. But yeah, I think I covered everything. I probably just waffled on for like 20 minutes or whatever it is. About 14 minutes so far. Yeah, probably waffled on about nothing for the last 14 minutes, but yeah, it was fun, so oh well. Yeah, that's it for this one, guys. As always, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.